Hi, my name is Alicia Kaysen. I'm basically going to be showing the workflow or how the DevOps pipeline goes. So I'm gonna bring up IntelliJ, and it's just a simple Hello World application. We have the Hello World test here, and then we have a POM file because we integrated Maven. So it's just to demonstrate my workflows. I completely integrated my environment, um, my Java application, my my test that I wrote. Um, so instead of running it locally, I'm going to entirely automate the pipeline to build and deploy. So first we would go ahead and commit this to Git. I kind of already did that. You can see here it says Git branch. But usually, you'll update and commit and then you'll push it through. But I already went ahead to do that just so the process won't be slowed down. So I'm going to bring up my Git here. And as you can see, we're already in Hello World. A simple greeting of Hello World. Well, it says word. Supposed to say world. So we have it here. And then basically, I'm just going to explain that every time the code is finalized, it gets pushed here to the GitHub. This acts as our version control and the single source of truth. So we're also going to automatic it to Jenkins. So we're going to show Jenkins build. This is right here. So moving over to our Jenkins, you can see our build right here. I have it. Was automatically triggered to the GitHub and it pushed. The Jenkins pulled the code. And I'm going to show that in the console output here, just so we can know that they're all connected to each other. So you see that resolve Git here from the GitHub, Hello World Git. So all of that is integrated with each other as it built, and it was success. The reason is number 3 is because I put main instead of master. This specifically says master up top and not main. So that's something that needs to be paid attention when we push the projects through. So the last thing, but surely not least, is Docker. So it's the last stage of the Jenkins pipeline. It's going to take the Maven artifact, package it into Docker image, and deploy it. And then we're going to see how it deploys that and how it's actively running. And we're going to visit it as we look onto it to show. So I'm going to pull up Docker here. I actually already have it open. I'm going to bring this down so we can see it better. I have my Docker open, and the charming right here is going to be where we have it. I actually kind of have it running now because it tends to slow down very easily. My computer, I don't know if my computer can handle a lot of things sometimes. And just again, to make it like smooth everything from the transition as we know. So usually you can find Docker and services down here. And down here in the services, you have your containers, like containers we created before, and those images, but you'll usually have something to create the Docker build. And then once that, it will go through this whole process here where it will build, and then you can literally start and open the project. Again, I went ahead and did that to show, and we know that it is still pulling from that Git. They're all working together. As you can see, my name here and my username, and where it's pulling from those sources from Git, because I'm using the GitHub from here as well. So when I go into start and I press open project, it will open for here for IntelliJ, another IntelliJ window. We know this is within the container because we have the local host here. So we are working within that container, as you can see here. It says backend status. We have our README from our get, again, that typo of word instead of world. So a simple green and hello world. But we also have the things that we pulled from the get from the hello world, our hello test as well. So our hello world and our hello test. And that way we can work on these things. In the back end, we can test, we can switch and do everything. So hopefully, I hope that was a good demonstration of basically the workflows for how we get from our code to pushing to GitHub, and going from GitHub to Jenkins for builds, and then later on into Docker to create images in our containers. That way we can ship those out to anyone. So thank you.